We visited Dreams Flora the first week of June and used Amstar for transportation to and from the resort. The resort is fairly close to the airport. I'd say it takes around 20 minutes or so. Here's a quick reference picture of what the lobby area looks like. On your right, you have the main check-in area, and on the left, you have one of two resort stores. Beware, this store is pricey. The check-in process is smooth. You'll be asked for passports, signature on forms, and you'll be talked through the layout of the resort. I'm more of a visual person, so here's another quick reference picture of the resort map. Most notably, I wanted to call out the placement of restaurants, which generally are grouped together in two main areas, which was super convenient. Our room was located in building 12 on the 3rd floor. We were in a junior suite with double beds. We did not purchase preferred club services, so this review will be geared more towards standard services. The suite was pretty spacious. There's a sitting area when you walk in. We have the beds and then a pull-out couch. We had a balcony with a great view. The bathroom had double sinks and was spacious. The room has standard things like a mini fridge, coffee maker, steamer, safe, hairdryer, toiletries, etc. In terms of service to the room, we never had any issues. Someone always came to clean the room up, leave new linens, and restock the fridge. I dropped the ball on restaurant footage, so bear with me while I give you the highlights. If you've been to enough resorts, you know that resort food is just that, resort food. Not the greatest, not the worst, but overall I'd say the food at Dreams Flora was solid. As you saw on the map, there's 8 restaurants if you count Coco Cafe. You don't need a reservation for any except Himitsu. We thought the buffet could use a bit more variety, but they did have a kids corner that was kid accessible, which I appreciated. The one con is they would always have one restaurant closed each night. That was sort of inconvenient, and it would have been nice to know the rotation in order to plan accordingly. There were plenty of pool areas at the resort. I describe the pool layout as these bigger pools that are connected to each other via lazy river type pools. There's a quieter pool towards the front of the property that has a bar and seating both within the pool as well as outside. There's a shallow pool that's good for little ones towards the middle of the resort as you're walking towards the main pool. You can't miss it. There's the main pool area towards the beach where all the activities occur, things like bingo, water aerobics, water games, which were a lot of fun. There's a bar here as well, and there's also a bar right above it, which you can see. If you visit that bar above, look for Alexander. He was awesome. One quick con was towels. There are 2 main towel areas, one which you'll see pictured in a moment towards the beach and the other in the middle of the resort. I think there could be more towel stations, and there were numerous times where they'd run out of towels. Overall, though, the pool areas were awesome. There's options literally for everyone. Let's talk about the kids club and water park next. We have a kiddo, so we use these areas a lot. First, the kids club was great. There was both an indoor and outdoor area for the kids to play in. They hosted different daily activities for kids like picnics, disco nights, and from my experience, parents took advantage of the kids club, so there was always other kids to play with. Next, the water park. There's a smaller version and a larger version. The slides were a lot of fun. They bring out your inner kid. One con is there's seating on the bigger side but not the smaller side, and despite the fact that it's very shallow, I still want to be close enough should my kid need me. The only other con is the whole towel situation, which I discussed earlier. Let's talk about the beach. It was amazing. They have a barrier which really controls the waves. The water was super calm on practically all of the days. Pro tip, bring snorkeling gear. We were pleased to find out there was a reef within the blocked off section of the beach, and we did some pretty good snorkeling. We saw all sorts of fish. It was an awesome surprise. During our stay, my husband and I got massages. The spa itself is beautiful and well kept. The massages themselves were even better, though they are pricey as compared to the States. The massage session we got came with a hydrotherapy session, which was equally as amazing. Ask for lady if you do hydrotherapy. The gym is right above the spa. You just go up those stairs. Though I didn't get any footage, it was spacious and had your essential equipment needed for a great workout. The entertainment team at Dreams Flora were awesome. Each night at 9:30 there was a theme show in the main theater, although one night was a beach party, which you can see here. Additionally, each night at 7:15 there was a singer at the Rendezvous Bar, which was awesome as well. Keep in mind, the entertainment team also ran the activities at the pool and beach during the day. The entertainment team will have all of your entertainment needs covered. They were a lot of fun. For the excursion piece, I want to caveat and say we didn't do a formal excursion, but the resort via Amstar does offer a complimentary shuttle that takes you to Mundo Autentico, which it has a few shops for you to pick up souvenirs. They're way cheaper than the resort store, though I'm sure they're still slightly marked up. Mundo Autentico had a cigar shop, chocolate shop, rum shop, souvenir shop. Aside from this free excursion, there are all sorts of other excursions you could take advantage of. Some final thoughts on the resort. First, the resort is very well laid out. The property is wide enough that you don't have to walk a ton to get where you need to be. That was super convenient. Next, a couple of minor things that I didn't mention before. The elevator placement within the buildings is not super convenient depending on where your room is. We traveled with someone who had a knee problem, so that was a bit of a toss-up. We ended up talking to the front desk about a room change to the first floor, which they happily agreed to, so not a knock, but definitely keep that in mind. Next thing is, don't forget your bug repellent. We had a tougher time with the mosquitoes than we have previously. And last, I will forewarn, there were a couple times the electricity went out. Backup power would kick in almost immediately, and being very familiar with the Dominican Republic, this is common, but it can be surprising if you're not used to it. Finally, the staff. They are truly such a big component of your stay, and the staff at Dreams Flora were exceptional. At the end here, you'll see some of the staff we had the pleasure of spending time with, and if you decide to visit, be on the lookout for them. We really like Dreams properties because they're super family friendly without feeling like you're exclusively at a kid resort. And they also have this nice balance of being chill but still being fun. Overall, we really enjoyed our stay at Dreams Florida and definitely plan to visit again. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments down below.